What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all from a garbage dump out here in Columbus, Georgia. Now y'all are probably wondering why I'm out on this spot. Well, right behind me to my left as well, this is 3rd Avenue. And as you can tell, a train runs through 3rd Avenue now. Why I bring this up is because on 3rd Avenue, back in the 40s, 2 construction workers were working and they were digging. They were going about doing their normal jobs until they found something in the dirt. What they had found was a Roman coin dating back to 146 BC. And now there are many other claims in many other states where this has happened, such as Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, and other locations. But today, guys, we will also be exploring some of these other areas, as well as the discovery of one stone that to this day people do not know if it is a hoax or if it is real. And that, my friends, my fans, my followers, is the Metcalf Stone. So without further ado, you guys, let's get to it. Now this leads us to where the next coin was found. In 1945, Mina Arowich was beginning to build a garden here in one of the historic neighborhoods here in Columbus. Now, as she was digging, building her garden, she stumbled upon a coin, another mysterious coin. Now, this coin dated back to about 448 BC, and when she took it in to the Columbus Museum to be dated, the Roman emperor that was on the coin was known as Antonius Pius. And now the next location where another coin was found is not far from us now. It's just right down the road, and it's along the Chattahoochee River. Chattahoochee River. As we're walking to the river, check out the size of this bell. I'm assuming that is a church bell, because that thing is absolutely enormous. Imagine it must be pretty loud too. It was about 10 years when a young boy from the Columbus area was looking for rocks along the Chattahoochee River, and he discovered another Roman coin about 10 years after Mina Arowich had found hers. It was here along the river, and this coin, it dated all the way to 490 BC from Sicily. And before we go further, we are going to go to the Columbus Museum, which they have an artifact which further strengthens the theory that it may have not been the Spaniards that were here first. It may have been the Romans. Well, unfortunately, the museum is under renovation right now, so we cannot see what we came here to see. But beyond these doors, on display or in a vault, is a horse head statuette that was excavated and found here. Now you see, horses up until that time had been extinct in America for over 10,000 years. So why did these excavators, these archaeologists, find the statuette of a horse head out here in Columbus, Georgia? What was it exactly? Further proof that the ancients, the Native Americans, may have actually traded with the old world. Now you guys, we're going to the next spot. It's a little bit of ways out of town, but it is where Metcalf found the Metcalf Stone. One of the biggest mysteries, and probably another artifact which backs the theory that Romans may have been here in America. Well, shucks, you guys. I kind of thought this would happen, But in order to get to the site where Manfred Metcalf found the stone, you would have to go beyond these gates because it is on Fort Benning property. But to give you a little bit of history about what the stone was, you see, back in 1960, Manfred Metcalf, he was with his family. He was trying to build himself a fire pit. Well, as he was doing this, he went through some stones that were at the old Underwood Mill. It was an old mill here on the just on this road, just behind these gates. And well, when he found it, he really didn't think too much of it. You see, at first he saw all the mysterious markings, so he took it with him, and he took it to the Columbus Museum, where they dated the rocks to be Minoan, which were of Middle Eastern descent. And really, what kind of sets this apart from being a hoax, or maybe potentially maybe even being real, is that rock had been a part of that mill for several years, like over 100 years. The rocks had not been touched up until Metcalf went and did what he did to build himself a small fire pit. And maybe it is true, because it is right behind federal government gates. So this mystery, maybe it is something that the Romans were here. Maybe it's even something that the federal government doesn't want us knowing. I mean, that has been something that has happened in the past. But beyond these gates is the old mill site where the Metcalf Stone was found. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where the Metcalf Stone is. I would love to eventually know one day. But anyway, you guys, I wanted to come out here to Columbus, Georgia, and I wanted to show you all the potential that Rome may have actually been out here. Now, maybe there's another case where this was like pre-trade era, New America. They were using what all they could because they didn't really have any currency, and a few of these Roman coins may have come over with some immigrants. But with as hard as these artifacts have been to find them, and how tight-lipped I feel like everybody has been about them, I seriously think that the federal government knows something that we don't know. I mean, I know it's something that sounds like a conspiracy theorist, but for this vlog, this is the only thing I can think of. I mean, but anyway, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, vlog over.